Get these grass blocks out of the way, and then I can place some wood, get a better idea of how far back this house is going to go. Okay. Should be good for now. Now, you may be wondering, am I going to make this whole thing out of oak wood? Well, for now. In the future, there's going to be all sorts of like carpets, and the kitchen is going to be made out of calcite and basalt, probably. So it's like a checkerboard pattern. But in the meantime, while I'm low on resources, and I haven't really done any digging of any kind, we're just going to use oak wood. We want to get the frame built, the skeleton, the bones of the building. Get that all built. Oh no. There we go. We want to get the whole thing working, get moved in, and then if we want to change up the floors and the walls, we can do that. Although once it's decorated, I doubt there will be much changing to be done. Because like with carpets on the floors, you're not going to see the oak, so it's not really going to matter. This is looking pretty good. I'm gonna have to do something with the space here. It's looking a little too spacious. I like it, but it's a bit tall. It's a bit tall. I'm okay with that for now. But I kind of feel like I should have not done this bit, because it looks a bit wonky. I'm kind of okay with that though. Maybe. Oh wait, this window and that. Oh, that's gonna irritate me a lot. Oh no. No. Oh no. I know what I can do to fix it. Move this block over here, and then move this entire wall over to this block. Move the entire window over a block, move the door over a block, and that will fix it. But man, that is a lot of work. Real tedious. I'm not doing it now, because screw that. Alright, we filled a chest. Is that good? I don't know. There, we got loads more wood. Let's go in, place them down. Once we have an actual frame for the entire building, because we have the front, we have the side, kind of. It's almost done there. But once we have all four sides and where the walls are going to go, then we can actually decide what to do with the space we have. Where to put a bedroom, where to put stairs, where to put a kitchen, all that fun stuff. I consider it fun stuff. Other people may not enjoy that kind of thing, but I do. It's very nice. So, this, I'll have it go over to maybe here. And make this where the back wall is going to be. I could do that. Make this the back wall. Oh, no more shovels. You don't really use shovels very much, do you? Unless you're a builder. And I am a builder. Like 3 shovels. Wham! we're going to sleep first. But not before taking in the night sky. Wow. We'll see the moon cresting over the horizon in just a second. Oh, there it is. Just had to take a drink of water. Okay. Sleeping in the bed. Yep, I saw monsters spawning on the map. And I said, no sir, not gonna let that continue. Nope, 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 nope. Saplings. Loads of saplings. Okay. Wow. Again, I've forgotten that ultimine was a thing. However, I don't want to just, you know, destroy the whole area back here, because, you know, it's not going that far back. Well, let's go ahead and place... Wait. We don't want it like that, because I think it would look weird. At least if you come in the door and it's like this is the wall. Although, you know what? That wouldn't be terrible. But let's first see what this looks like. Or was I going to put it here? Maybe? I don't know. Wham. Wham, wham. And then we place the wall here. That's the problem with having like a 3D frame like this. It's just a bit wonky sometimes, you know? Let's see. I think this looks fine. Yeah, that's fine. Pretty good. And it fixes the whole weird door issue here. Why is that there? I didn't do that. Huh. Okay. That doesn't need to be there. Let's get this placed. Unless we want it to be one block further out. Yeah. Because one block can make a world of difference. It really can. Get the black wall all put down. Don't want to use ultimine here because this is just gonna make a huge hole in the floor, and we don't want that. All right. Almost done. We almost have a floor. Once we get the walls built up, we can move in the bed. And it'll be safe. Although I don't have any torches. No torches. Okay. No. I think I'm one block short. No, I am. Oh. It doesn't work if you're holding in shift, apparently. Okay. We did it. We have our house. This is the building. Looks a bit terrible right now, but it's not going to stay terrible. It's going to get good. Like me. Getting good. Out of wood again? Sure. It's going to be a common thing that will happen. Not losing, but running out of wood. It happens a lot. Now the question is, where do we want a fireplace? Because that's going to need to be not wood. Although I can use a campfire. I don't have to just light netherrack. Wow. The possibilities with the campfires is endless. Maybe not endless, but you know. Oh, the days when you were so careful about where you put blocks when making a campfire inside. Or not a campfire, a fireplace. You put the bricks around. You think, okay, surely my house won't catch on fire. Then you light the netherrack, and in 3 seconds time, you don't have a house anymore because it burned down. Those were the good old days, right? I mean, I say they were the good old days, but it's kind of weird to consider that the days of houses being instantly burned to the ground were good old days. It's kind of weird. But I still feel like they were the good old days. Back when cobblestone looked vibrant, mossy cobblestone looked even better. Man. Wood looked different. Not much different, but, you know, a little different. Once we get this wall 4 blocks high, I think we can start divvying up the space so that we can figure out where rooms are going to go. That axe does not have much life left. A dead axe, though. I had to say it. Okay. So, let's pretend that we're a traveler. We see this big old house, walk up through the front door. We're going to have a big old room. We're going to want, like, a pillar. I don't want to build that too much higher because I'll take too much damage coming down. So a pillar, sort of holding things up. And then, like, another one. Like, somewhere else, maybe? We kind of want a fireplace or fire pit in the main room, right? It could be a fire pit. Just, like, replace this thing with, like, a lowered section where it's, like, stone and a fireplace and a campfire in the middle. That might look good. Maybe? Just me? Maybe my dad? No? Okay, well, what about the back door? So you walk in. Wait a minute. There's no door. We'll fix that in a jiffy. Oh, yeah. So you come in. Back door here. Let's put a wall here. This probably has one more block on it before it gets broken. So you come in. We'll have like a coat stand. I don't know if there is a coat stand. Strand, no. Stand. Oh yeah, the armor stands, of course. And a hat stand. Wow. Are there hats? Hat. Well, there's a witch hat. A top hat. Hat stand. Non-hatchable dragon egg? What? What? Ew. Blindness. Okay, then. What about if we look up at supplementer blah blah blah. Ooh, look at that. Checker blocks. Presents. I'm not really concerned with that. But the hat stand is from supplementaries, so surely supplementaries has hats. No? It's got a music disc, but no hats. A broken flute? Slingshot? Rope arrows. Lumicine. Lumicine. Pancakes? Candy? Enderman head? I bet you can put heads on the hat stand. A crank. Bellows. Turntable. Huh. Speakers? A pulley? I don't quite understand these things, but I don't need to. Okay, so you come in here. We're actually going to make this, yeah, I figured it was 1 block. But we're going to make it a 2x2 rather than a 3x3, just because it's a, you know, unimportant little room here. Don't want the draft blowing in. And then you come out, and we can probably make the kitchen right here, because it's always good to have a way out of the house from the kitchen, because fires tend to be started in kitchens. So having a door in the kitchen to outside, well, it's not in the kitchen, but it's, you know, it's right there, will be good. So let's get some blocks placed. I'm out of wood. Okay. And then how will this look? So the kitchen does not need to be that big, but I do. So if we look up at farmer, so we need room enough for a stove, probably 2. A couple of baskets. Cabinets, of course. Yeah, we really don't need that much room in the kitchen. So, a couple of stoves, cutting board, baskets. Where will those get placed? So, like along here, we'd have block, stove, basket, block, block. And over here we can have another stove basket combo. Block, 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 block. Yep, it doesn't need to be that big. So let's cut it off here. We will make this 3. Right? Like this. Oops. I need to make another axe. I also need to sleep. Let's sleep. Ooh. my body did a bounce. I bounced, even though there was me in the bed. I was in the bed, but I still bounced. Kinda cool. Some food. I don't need food, actually. What do I need? Wood. And an axe. Right. Okay. Cobblestone. Some axes. Gotta chop down more trees. I feel like I'm constantly needing to chop down trees. Which is why I keep planting this. Oh no! Stay back. How are you not on fire? Oh, there you go. Ow! Ooh. A bow. Yep, I should have slept earlier. I know. But it's okay. I only lost... I didn't pay attention to how many hearts I lost, and it filled in before I got to look. So, I only lost a couple of hearts. At most. So I really lost with some hunger. And I can fill that back up with an apple. Easy piece of cake. Let's get these saplings planted again. Because, as we've proven time and time again, we need the wood. Righto. Back inside. So, right here, I would like to have the kitchen have this, like, little, I don't know if you would call it a window, but, like, an open space where you can hand things through to guests and whatnot. Ugh! Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. My heart, my heart, my heart. I'm not a big fan of it being asymmetrical. But at the same time, it's fine. We're gonna have this be its own little doorway. So that this is actually its own little hallway. Because I want... oh, that's too small. Okay, well, let's do this. I want it to be a bathroom. I think that'll be cool. Have a bathroom. Are there toiletries? Nope. What about a... nope. But we can make it. We can make that stuff. Okay, and in here we have a little bathroom. We could also make it a pantry, though. Maybe. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Okay, and so we have the kitchen, bathroom, a little bit of a foyer, but it's not much of a foyer. The large room. Yep, I'm gonna make this the large room. And then we want a staircase. Staircase can probably be over here, right? Question is, how high is the second floor going to be? That's a good question. Good question. Oh, I was going to say I'm out of wood, but I'm not actually out of wood. Also, I got half an hour before I gotta leave for work, so we're gonna call it here. I did mention... oh, that was like 2 episodes though. Dang. Dated. Yeah. This has been one little recording session for me, but 3 episodes for anybody watching. So it seems a little weird. A little weird time travel. Time travel for me. Okay. It's been fun. Let's see. We did this. It looks a bit weird right now, but I think when it's all done, it won't look so weird. It'll look okay. So, thank you anybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.